There's Missy May. And having lunch. I'm having my chicken adobo. Mr. Max's lunch is over there, and this is our view out the back. You can see the mountains over there. Yeah. This is all that white gypsum. And so, yeah. This is my new bed. You can see it fits really well. I've got enough room to open my drawers down here. This is all my cooking supplies. Some more clothes. My up here is cold weather stuff, jacket and things like that. And got my pillows here so I could lean up. Now, if I want to, I can put this up and make it a backrest. So I've got more room here as well. But got my little table down here. My computer's over there. And Missy May's happy in her seat. So all good out here. We've got a nice little airflow going through here so it's not too hot. And so I'm going to sit here and enjoy my lunch. And we'll see you online. Well, I went to Holloman Air Force Base while I was out here. That's where I got that lovely Filipino adobo. Haven't had it in years. And I got a new t-shirt. Air Force, aim high. Okay. So it says Air Force, aim high, Holloman Air Force Base, New Mexico. So when you go in there to shop and get your things, military things, here's my thing, Air Force, proud woman, veteran, and then I got my ribbons. This is short-term overseas, and this is Asian, serving in the Asian, because I was stationed on a Chinese air base in Taiwan, Taijingzheng Air Base, in, so I know Taiwan a bit, and that air base was only open during Vietnam era. So I was stationed down by the flight line where all the C-130s came in. Is it C-130s or C-136? C-130s. Big planes would come in with wounded, etc., or they would come to Taiwan on R&R and stuff. And so on that base, there was only one other person, myself, and one other person, female, that was not a nurse, okay? So we were basically on our own out there. And I was stationed by the flight line where all those big planes would come in and things. So, yeah. So those are my ribbons from serving in that area. The Asian, in the Asian area. Oh, but I had another video, and I was on Holloman Air Base, and my GPS was supposed to be routing me to the lake, Holloman Lake area, and it didn't do that. It took me across the landing strip for the airplanes, and it said give the airplanes the right of way. I'm not going to argue with an airplane. Okay. Across the landing strip and way out to some area that's not used anymore. I said, this can't be right, because it was on this old road that had all these, plants growing up in the middle of it. And it took me to this end point where it says park your car and walk the rest of the way. Well, yeah, so hike. It's at least probably 10 miles away. Yeah, so I deleted that video, but yeah, it took me all across the base and way out in the boonies, I don't know, to some area they don't use anymore. So I left there, and I did find where the gate is to go to the lake part, but it was closed today. You can't get in there. So then I came back down, and so that's why we're at White Sands National Park at the moment. And so going back, we'll go from here out to the end point, and I'll show you it going back, what it looks like out here. But it looks like basically kind of dirty snow. Okay? Yeah, just white color sand, but it's not sand, it's gypsum. So anyway, of course Mr. Max is in his favorite area. Mamie's up in the puppy seat. She stays up there, and Mr. Max likes to come down here to the lay on the bed here. So I did get the new bed in here. You can see it there a bit better. Got the bed, and then in here it comes with a bag. Whoop. There's my twin. It's a twin size down cover. So the twin bed is actually big enough to fold that over and have like a double comforter. You just do it single. If it's not real cold, if it's real cold, you double it over. And then plus, I have the oh, well, I can't get in there now. It's really shut. Excuse me. I have that little propane heater that I can use in here. And up top, I have the other down sleeping bag. So, I am set up for the cold. Plus, I have my jacket here. And I bought a mat. Bought this rug so I can put it outside, so we can clean our feet before I come in here, so I don't drag dirt in here. So I got that the other day as well. I bought some screen material, so I'm going to try to cut it and fit. Maybe I'll try Velcro so that I can have screen on these windows so that the bugs don't come in and I can get some airflow. Okay. So I'm going to work on that, and hopefully that works. But yeah, I'm going to give that a try. You can hear one of the planes from Holloman. Now, when I was leaving, I saw it was, I think it's the drone, because it's not one that's being manned by a person, and it was just kind of odd looking. Okay. So I think they had one of those unmanned drones up there, somebody working with it. So that was interesting. And they had the other planes out there as well. They had some of the black stealth planes, which are interesting the way that they're made. So I saw that. One of these days, I'll have to go to the commissary. Usually when I come out here, I just go to the military store part, pick up a shirt or something. But when you check out, they check your ID. You have to be either, military now or veteran in order to shop in that store. So yeah, they check all of that. So other people can visit if you have somebody that's on the base. You can visit the base, but there are some areas that you can't, like you can't shop at the military store. One of these days I'll have to go to the commissary and see how it is. Now, the gas was cheaper out there. It was $3 is what it looks like a gallon. So the gas is cheaper on the air base. But, yeah, at the moment we're out here and it's, was it 75? And it's good as long as we're in the shade part. Now, where that sun is coming in and hitting me on the leg, my leg is red. It gets hot. My leg is... I got two-tone leg. The part that's in the shadow is white, and the part that the sun is hitting it is red. So that shows how just, you know, if you... And that's the thing about coming out here. 75 is not real hot. And fortunately, the way I'm parked at the moment, we get a nice breeze coming through here. But when you have that sun that's hitting on you directly, it can feel really hot. So, but yeah, it's an interesting place. I've been out here, 2 years, and I've never come out here before. And I could come out here anytime because for me, any of the national parks are free. So that's one benefit I have. The parks are free. Oh, I did see where you can, they do have a RV park there. And I think it's like $20 to go to the RV park. Now, I think that, again, you have to be, I'll have to check what it is now, because when Trump was in there, he really restricted everything, and they really raised the prices with stuff. But I'll have to check on it. I think you have to be either active military, or I might be able to stay there, but I'm not sure, because when 45 was in, they really restricted that, and they raised the prices up. No more deals for military. He said, oh no, they need to charge the same thing as any other park out there. Because, you know, he cares so much about the military and veterans and stuff. So, I'll have to check what the rules are on that now. Now, another benefit I have, which I've never used, and it's kind of hard to use, but I could get on a military flight and go to Hawaii or go someplace else if I wanted. If they have a flight going there, you can sign to go. It'll take you from base to base. So that's another thing that you have benefit, but I've never used it. But that's a good thing to have too. You know, and of course you have your medical, which really fortunate to have my medical. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I think I'm gonna sit here and lay down for a little bit and check out my mattress. It sits fine. I'll have to see how it lays. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you can't be here overnight. The park closes at 8 o'clock and you've got to be out of here. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go home, or we'll see. I thought about Aguirre Springs again, but it's got some really places that bottom out, and if you get a hard rain, you might be stuck there because you don't want to cross those areas. Somebody, big engine coming. And it was supposed to be cold and rainy today. I don't see cold and rainy out here. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. So I'm going to leave that here, and I'm going to put up this other one that I have. Yeah, I was so surprised. On the air base, they had a Filipino truck. And so I got chicken adobo, and I haven't had it for years. I have been so hungry for adobo. So I got that, and then they had a banana lumpia, like a fried banana in it, kind of like an egg roll, fried banana. Really good dessert. So I have those, and really enjoyed that. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and then on the way out, I will do the video so you can see the whole of the area for the National White Sands Park. Thanks for tuning in. Love and light. We'll see you online.